What's up, nerds? We're friggin' finishing this series, hopefully. This is a continuation of me kind of like putting a pin in streaming and, you know, kind of switching to long form YouTube stuff and finishing up Eternal Strands. So this is just kind of a long play type thing. So this video is probably going to be as long as it takes to kind of finish up the rest of this game. So you'll probably see some like outfit changes and whatnot, but planning on finishing this game, and then I can put a review out for it, which will come hopefully pretty soon after. So let's get into it. And if you watch the VOD, the last VOD that I did, basically I explained it as like I'm basically moving all my stuff like until I get a better recording set or streaming setup. Like I'm basically just gonna go to like recording stuff the same way that if you're watching a VOD or whatever, watching a stream. So I'm just gonna be camera down in the corner. I'll turn it off when I want to capture something important for the review. There'll be longer videos. I might edit some stuff out, or maybe, I don't know, for brevity, but we'll just see. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes, and then yeah, I think we'll just go from there, find out format and like how I kind of want to handle doing this till, like I said, kind of sometime in the future when I have a better streaming rig and it kind of makes sense to do it again, and whatever. So I think when we left off, we were doing some, we're kind of finishing up the last couple of main story missions, which we have a couple of these that we need to do in the Institute anyway. We'll just go ahead and do that. I'm kind of excited, like, Twitch is great, and I had fun streaming. I just think that, it kind of makes sense with my setup and like how many times it would, like my stream would die and then I'd have to reset my computer and whatever. It's just way more stable if all I'm doing is recording stuff. If I'm just recording stuff, and like I said, we'll have some long videos, and then I'll be able to actually do thumbnails. So I'm excited to kind of get back into doing thumbnails and just posting videos, and whoever watches the videos, if you just want to leave comments and shit like that, that'd be sick. We'll just kind of go from there and feel it out. Where are we going to go for this? Romano's Canal. Okay. Ooh, I almost forgot. There's this tradition. Got to crack open the pop.
See those massive pipes running along the roof? Norian design. I recognized them earlier, and they prompted my investigation into the Norians and the Enclave.
I can see why Stanhill chose you as his lackey. You have a thought beneath all that matted fur. My.
There we go.
That's the eye signal. Did you know it can reveal the Enclave's secrets? Not that I needed it to pry into the eye's darker truths.
This should be the place for it. You're looking for tablets with a circle marked by 6 dots. They'll look blank, but I'll be able to read them when you bring them back.
Why not bring them to me instead? Think of what we could do.
Pass.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's one of them, Bryn. I hoped they would still be down here.
What should we expect?
The Norians were
Oh
experimenting
yeah, hop down there,
without
Fire
informing
Son.
the Enclave on the aerolifts. They wanted them to do more than just moderate the weather. They wanted to control it.
They got tired of long winters? Gloomy days?
Think bigger. If you control the rain in a desert, you control the land itself.
Too unreliable. Why not just offer incredible power and endless life to the rulers?
Oh, there we go. Who's back? Come on, Fire Son, get him. Oh my god. Get over there, get in the mix. There it is. I don't really need this dense fur, but dang it. Oh my god. Oh, alright. I didn't think you were able to break open those doors. I think I tried that before and it didn't work. But apparently you can. There it is. Nice. Get out of here, you stinking little fucking dog, rat, whatever. At least they're pretty much grouped together, which is good. Even though all this is frozen down here. Yeah, get him, Fire Son. While I take care of this other stuff.
That should be enough for us to piece their research together, Bryn.
How delightful. The fussy one has you running his errands. And lo, he is pleased.
The fussy one. Eastern Circuit of Music.
Shush. Will I be learning how Norians hide their information, Sev?
Yes. And if word gets out, we're both going to be hunted.
The best knowledge is always dangerous.
I like this one.
Yeah, we get it. You're weird. Knock it off. fuck are you doing? Get off of that. Oh my god, where are you going? Quit. Are you serious? What the fuck? Oh, I guess I know. I'm supposed to get over there. I know a way. Fun little wind tunnel. Yeah. Oh. Let's almost get launched off of it.
To find another way to reach the sea. I'm all right. We'll be able to speak more easily there.
Ugh, I'm sick of your voice already.
Such impoliteness is unbecoming of you. Didn't your parents raise you to be a nice, respectful girl?
Ew. I'll say it like that.
I gathered from how the eyes spoke of his own daughter that those are the core values your kind instills in their offspring.
Of course. How the fuck am I supposed to, where am I supposed to be going right now? That's a fucking waterfall, by the way.
The evidence from an expedition to the source shortly after the surge. Enchanters discovered severe damage to the core. All who participated in the expedition were sworn to secrecy by the eye and power of the time.
Oh, wrong direction again. God damn it. Where the fuck am I going? And don't do any of that. Why are you doing that? Don't do any of that. Stop fucking with this thing. Jesus Christ. Are you fucking serious? Just let me go away from this fucking horseshit, dude. Like, oh my god, Bryn, you could have tried a little bit harder. Brother, calm the fuck on with that. Oh my god, Bryn, what the fuck? God damn it. Fucking get, dickhead. Dude, are you fucking serious? Why can I not get up this fucking thing without it attacking me? Fuck off, dude. Go. Go. Climb faster. Oh my fucking god. You can only climb that part? Come on. Dude. What the fuck was that? That sucked. Dude, fucking... God, the climbing, man. Jesus Christ. Can you go? Man. The climbing in this game will just be the bane of my fucking existence. That was a nightmare to get up to this portal, or this thing. Come on. What's that? Dude, that was fucking horrendous. That was an actual nightmare. It's getting pelted with that fucking ice bullshit from that thing. That was so annoying.
Council records are meant to be public. Wonder what else the Eye was hiding from his people. Records on the construction and maintenance of grand gates across the Enclave.
At least these are close. But it's in the garrison. So at least these are close to the gates. Which is better than what it was before. A little less fetch questy, which I'm here for.
Last time we went looking for answers in the Bastion, half the documents were torn to shreds. What else were they hiding behind the Eye's signet?
Ah, fucking goddamn it. Nope. There you go. Fight each other. Damn it. You're not grabbing the right thing, Bryn. Oh my god. Was that a stick him in there? That would be sick. Dude, just die already. Man. Oh my god. How many hit points does this dude have? Come on. There you go. Jesus. Well, if I was running out of stuff to be able to throw at him. Come on.
Looks like research that's been compiled on the ecological and geographic impact of the surge across the Enclave's landscape. There's an entire section on the widening of the Great Chasm.
Okay, now that we found out about the Great Chasm, let's go back to base camp, whatever. We'll say it kind of fakes you out. This game fakes you out a little bit because we hit that like point of no return or whatever. That was like these series of events are going to happen, so it's very important. Might want a manual save. And I was like, oh, okay, we're getting into it. And it's like, psych, you actually have a bunch of other companion missions and stuff to do. But oh, okay. That's like, I really don't mind. Like the game, like on the whole, the game is cool. Like, so I've been enjoying it as far as like you know, just story, characters, setting, like that kind of stuff. Like, great. Love that. And like, I heard another review of this game basically say like it's a great, because I learned that this is a brand new studio, Yellow Brick is. It's like their first game, and they're like made of a bunch of other like big name like former devs, like, you know, whatever, a collective. And I'm like, okay, so I get it. Like I could definitely see that this game comes from veterans, and they're pulling a lot of source material, like inspiration from a lot of other sources and stuff. And it's like, I heard somebody basically say that it's like a good foundation. Like this is like their first game, and it feels like their first game, but it's got some stuff that can be built on for something else, which, you know, maybe a Eternal Strands 2 or something, you know. It doesn't seem like it's as popular to potentially get a sequel, but I mean, who knows? But overall, I'm enjoying it for other stuff, like auxiliary things. I'm enjoying it for setting, characters, voice acting, like the crafting bit, you know, like the companion missions, stuff like that. But I mean, I am just, as you could probably tell just a second ago, I do not care for the climbing. It's awful. The stamina bar is not good. Like, there's no way other than outside of gear, like putting together a full stamina suit head to toe that augments the stamina bar, which is just baffling to me. Considering how bad the stamina bar is, like how short it is. And there's so many things built around your stamina bar that it drains way too quickly. And I know that like some like weight stuff has something to do with that, but like it shouldn't be so significant to where it's like I can only shoot a bow like 2 or 3 times, and then like Brent has to like double over, and like you have to walk away from stuff and then be able to like go back to firing your bow, like, or like 3 or 4 swings, like 2 if you have like the big thing, the big sword equipped. It's just, I don't know, very, very questionable on that decision.
I shouldn't be surprised the Norians use a fluid to conceal their secrets. It's ingenious, really. An acid of sorts that can etch the writing into the metal invisibly. And when you apply another compound, it oxidizes. It's like a legible rust. And yet, after you're done, you can just wipe it clean and it flakes off.
Medium aside, what did we learn?
As Sev expected, research on the aeroliths. It's a bit outside my speciality, so I passed it to Dharm.
And how are we feeling about Sev's revelations?
It's not like I've never kept things from my friends, and I generally keep them from my family, so I empathize. But I don't keep them from the band. Anyway, Dharm's waiting. I hope you're not afraid of diving into bottomless pits.
Hardly. Maybe a little. Why?
Despite the Grand Gates no longer functioning, there is a more direct way to reach the source. By dropping straight down into a rift in Lower Denevron.
You know, last time I wanted to charge into a restricted area, you weren't so sure it was a great idea.
People change. Maybe I've learned a thing or two about calculated risk-taking from you. And the prospect of securing the source makes this a risk worth taking.
This is only one piece of the puzzle. The axle isn't going to budge until we figure out a way to lessen the tangles at the source.
With good reason. We don't want you to fry down there.
Excuse me. I know that they're saying source. Like, obviously I can see it. I can read it. But like, and when Bryn says it, it sounds like source because she hits that R. But like, there are a lot of the other characters, a lot of the other voice actors, like it sounds like they're just saying sauce. Like we want you to get down into the sauce. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why. I find that it's very dumb, but I find it funny.
Lane said I should talk to you about the plates we found for Sev.
Perhaps you could walk with me?
Sure.
I have already passed my notes on. This conversation isn't about them. I wanted to ask how you're doing with regards to Sev.
I feel for him. He's had to struggle with divided loyalties and had no one to lean on. Hiding that kind of strain can't have been easy. How lonely to carry that without help.
I agree. Our friend has been suffering in silence. You are kind to think of him first. But please don't forget, you are the one out there with her life on the line. You have your struggles too. There is a Bryn out there who wasn't deceived by her friend. Wasn't forced into the role of point so early, for that matter.
I promise you, I'm okay. But thank you for taking this moment.
Ultimately, I will say this. There was a time in my life I walked away from everything I held most important. Sev is handling it better than I did. He's not angry or bitter, he's just working through the problem. It's kind of you to help him. I'm sure he appreciates it more than he'll ever be able to say. So I'm saying it for him. Sev already has my notes. Good luck in your endeavors.
All comes back to Sev.
Exciting news, Bryn.
You figured out how to clear the source?
Nothing quite that far along, but we are a step closer. As I suspected, the Norians were doing experiments not even Enclave leadership knew about. Not to just stabilize the weather, but directly control its extremes.
Which is pretty much what we're seeing the aeroliths do, here and now.
I honestly think that these experiments, left unattended, are the direct cause of the wild temperature changes. Likely contributed to the floods as well, though I suspect Asylum was the larger cause there. Regardless, if I can pick up where their research left off, we might have a solution to our problem at the source.
What did the Norians stand to gain controlling the weather anyway?
Their power base has always been in Taza, where the deserts need water to grow. Imagine being able to withhold rain or worsen heat at a whim. What kind of power would that give you? The kind the worst parts of the Order crave.
If we succeed, will we be able to stop the weather fluctuations entirely?
I hope so, in time. But the system has been out of control for years. For now, I want to focus on our immediate problem of the Source and the Surgeborn.
Did your research say anything about miasma and tangles?
No. Those phenomena are too new to be in the records you recovered, which are pre-Surge.
What will it take to move from might have a solution to definitely have a solution for the Source?
The research you recovered focused on using patterns from creatures with natural flame and frost affinity. It used those patterns to briefly augment one part of the enchantments woven into an aerolith.
Use flame magic to tilt the aerolith hotter for a time?
Yes, exactly. And they had some success with it, proving the methods viable.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but too bad there aren't miasma creatures.
There's one, And Dharm already managed to recover some of its pattern.
But not enough?
Oh, absolutely enough. You've been working hard and it's paid off. I needed an exquisite resonance from all 3 types of magic. And we have that.
That's fantastic. Is that it then?
We're going to combine them with the Norian's notes and Dharm's studies of the Herald to build a device to influence the aeroliths. I gave the design to Sola. She said it should be doable, but wants your approval on which materials to use.
If this could pull miasma out of the source somehow, sign me up.
It's the most promising lead I have. And it's very promising indeed.
I wonder, that's interesting. I wonder if you didn't already do that, because those were the 3 that I like spent the most time on. If you didn't already do that and like get those resonances, I wonder if you would have to go and do it. Like Sev would be like, hey, I need you to do 3 epic hunts, which would be really frustrating, I feel like, if you didn't like kind of accidentally do it, I guess, like already. If you like had to get to this point in the story and you're like, oh, well, I guess now I have to go do these epic hunts, that would kind of suck because you have to do like back-to-back ones. That would be kind of a bummer. But I mean, well, I don't have to worry about that because it's a good thing I went ahead and did it.
That was one of the most complicated things we've ever collectively assembled.
I hope it wasn't too much.
Not at all. The only tough part was Dom hovering the entire time. He's enthralled with this device.
Oh, well,
I'm teasing you, Seth. I'm not sure if you'll still be my apprentice after all this, but I will tease you.
No more learning to smith.
Now, I'm not saying that. We just need to figure out what comes next together. Which brings me to the question of the hour. You were already a Norian. Why did you want to be my apprentice anyway?
Rambralem.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. You could have just told me.
That's a cultural thing for you, isn't it?
Oh, you know. Yes. Very much so. But yes, Sola. I'm sorry. I was afraid if you dug too hard into my past, you might learn about the Norians.
And they don't like people digging.
No, they truly don't. That is your answer, though.
And this is your intricate doodad. I cannot wait to see what it does.
Yeah, so to figure out how to make the source safer for me if I survive the fall. I don't want to get disintegrated in the tangles. So I've had some ideas about this. So I guess... Alright, so then we have to do this thing. Once again, headed to Lower Denevra and place it on the aerolith. Okay. So we need to do this tracked one. Nobody else needs anything. Nope. Okay. Go and save. Yeah, it's crazy. It's 40 hours. I was figuring this is going to be way shorter of a game. Oh, Cads, you actually want to talk now? It's cool.
Hey,
You got a sec?
Of course.
Great. Mind if we speak somewhere more private?
Lead the way.
Ooh, in the tent.
So, there's something I need to tell you.
What's on your mind?
You are. And you have been for a long time now. Like, pretty much since the day I met you. And you're just so amazing and humble and kind and... I should stop rambling. It's lame. But for once, I don't mind being lame. And cheesy. At least when it comes to you. What I'm trying to say is... I really, really like you, Bryn.
They drug this out. I feel like they kind of wanted people to lean more towards. I mean, Eric is great. I feel like they kind of wanted you to lean more towards Casma, because this feels like it's kind of a slower burn. This took like a lot longer to get here.
I have feelings for you too.
You do? I thought maybe I'd scared you off with... everything.
Kaz, I fight drakes and worms daily. You'll never scare me off. Besides, you're like the kindest, coolest girl I've ever met. How could I not fall for you?
That makes me really happy.
Does that mean I can finally tell you that the day we met, I couldn't take my eyes off of you?
Clearly, there's a lot to catch
Cute.
up on.
We have time.
Very cute.
Hey.
Hey, what's new?
Not a thing. Oh, except I don't know if you've heard, but I've got a smoking hot girlfriend now.
She sounds great. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous though.
Oh?
Turns out I have a thing for beautiful but kinda mean quartermasters.
That'll bite you in the arse every time. But seriously, I've wanted this for so long. I like you so much. But with all my issues, I couldn't imagine that you'd feel the same way about me. You sure you're not going to change your mind?
Even back when you were giving me the cold shoulder, I couldn't help but notice you. I could just tell there was more to you than meets the eye. I like your complexity.
You should probably talk to someone about being attracted to a mean streak.
It did.
But that is adorable.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
Good. I wasn't planning on letting you go anyway.
Cute. I don't. It's weird it didn't like complete that bit of dialogue though. I've noticed that in a couple other spots where it's like there was one which I think, of course, my capture card died, but like it only had like 3 letters on one of those dialogue scrolls, and then like the character said the entire thing. The voice actor said the whole deal, but like it only showed like 3 characters or something, and I thought that was really weird. But that's not like the first time that the dialogue or the text got a little funky.
You're staring. What's got you in such a good mood?
What? I can't admire my gorgeous girlfriend.
You can. But none of this showing up here just to look at me with love in your eyes. That's too mushy. Especially in front of Aurea. At least come up with something clever to talk about.
So, if being mushy around the caravan isn't ideal, tell me what you'd like to do when we have some downtime.
I'd love to. It's dumb.
Now you have to tell me.
Stargazing. When I worked the shipping lanes, I learned a lot about navigation by the stars. Maybe it'd be fun to... I don't know.
Kaz, nothing would make me happier than a date by starlight with you.
Oh, I think it would be so peaceful.
Sure. I can find something to talk about. Ah! What made you fall head over heels for me?
Subtle. I guess I believe that the best thing you can do with your life is be in service of others. And that's what you embody. As a friend, as a point, as a leader. Yet, somehow you do it without burning out or putting others above yourself in an unhealthy way. That's very attractive.
That's what draws me to you. How caring you are. And more importantly, how you're learning to turn that care in towards yourself.
I'm trying, at least. I like that you noticed.
Tell me about yourself, then. What's the happiest memory from your childhood?
It rained a lot in Dunbrennig, so we didn't do this often. But on the rare sunny days, my mum took me to the beach. We'd both bring books and blankets to spend the day reading on the hot sandy coastline.
That sounds lovely.
It was.
Are you worried that Aurea won't approve of us?
No, she thinks it's cute.
Then why are you worried about her seeing us be cute?
It's not just her, it's everyone. You make me so happy. And I guess I'm afraid that if everyone sees how happy I am around you, then they'll know how devastated I'll be if it doesn't work out. This is still really new. Is it bad if I need to take things slow before I can parade our cuteness around the camp?
Of course not. But just so you know, you make me incredibly happy too. If I have my way, this will totally work out.
That's reassuring.
It should be a different thing.
Unfortunately, your adorable face
Oh, there
has
we go.
left me speechless.
Oh, gods. I'll meet you in your tent later. You can stare all you like then.
Looking forward to it.
Could we just fill our lives with slow mornings in your tent from now on?
You'll get no complaints here. I take every chance I can get to watch the sunrise with you.
How do you do it?
Do what?
Make rest bearable. I've never been one to just sit in stillness. In fact, before you, lazing around sounded like torture. Not making the most of every second made me want to claw my skin off.
That sounds so sad to me.
I guess it was. With you, I can just be. And it's enough.
I know what you mean.
Really? Because it seems like you've been an expert at staying present long before I came along. Sometimes it feels like you're ahead of me on a lot of this stuff.
I guess I've always thought that happiness only exists in the present. Planning too much for the future breeds anxiety, and meditating too much on the past breeds loss. So I have always tried to just be, as much as anyone can. But with you, these slow moments somehow make me feel irrelevant? That sounds bad, but I mean it in a good way.
I know. Like, there's no one to save and nothing to fix. The world just melts away.
See, I'm just saying, she was the right choice. Eric, I'm sure, is great. I'm sure is great. I will not be going back that far to figure out, to like see their like little ending thing. Like, whatever that conversation is. We're in cast, man. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. Does this all have to be cold? Doesn't have to be. Every time, everything I come into has to be flash frozen. god, fuck off.
This airlift should be perfect, Bryn.
And of course it's the fucking Drake too, dude. This game is just making me want to fucking hate it, because it's like, yep, now you get to fight a Drake again while you're trying to do this other thing. Had to be a Drake. What the hell? Come on, climb, Bren. You can do it. I believe in you. God damn it. There you go. Heat it up for me.
Done.
That's all we needed. The others have been helping me with a little project on the side. A surprise for you.
No hints.
You'll see.
Dude. That's so fucking funny. That it's like, yeah. This fucking Drake is just gonna fuck you up the whole time that you're trying to do this shit. Oh my god, Brent, just go. See, this shit, why does this thing have to be fucking flash frozen? This is so annoying. Because you can't fucking run through this shit. Like, it's already bad enough. Oh my god, there's so many of these things. Jesus. Why are they all right on top of each other? Oh, get the fuck out of here. God damn it. Of course, there's 3 of these motherfuckers right here at the front. This is insane. At least me doing this like flame magic doesn't hurt that little dude. Because that would be really annoying. Come on, pick up the thing. How many other fucking buttons are sticking on this controller? It's terrible.
What has Sev been building? What's all this, big guy?
The culmination of all our efforts, Bryn.
He wanted it to be a surprise.
Consider me impressed. But what exactly does it do?
He hasn't told you?
As Casman said, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Sev, we all do better work with context. This is something you're going to need to get used to.
Yeah. You're a weaver now. I heard you say so yourself.
It's the culmination of a Norian dream. But unlike them, I'm not going to use it to put a nation in a stranglehold. No. I'm going to change the weather. For you.
For me?
Yes. It will take some resources, so let's be judicious, but yes. We can change the weather before your expeditions.
So all those patterns I collected?
Critical to calibrating things. Weather and miasma alike. The creatures have been exposed to so many wild environmental swings. They were affected in ways I could use to calibrate to the aerolith's patterns.
And that's what Dom was helping with?
Everyone has helped Bryn. Literally everyone. No politics, no backstabbing. I could get used to this.
Good. All that stuff wastes time and energy.
You said this will take resources. Am I hunting more patterns, or...?
Nothing so dire.
Bryn, you've got enough to worry about. Let us sort it. We'll treat it just like upgrading the camp. Maybe I end up trading with the Hearthsiders. Maybe we do a little alchemy. We'll handle it.
Well, this is incredible. What's involved with actually making it happen?
Well, it's not simple for me. But for you, I'll keep it simple. If we want to make a change before you leave, we can do it as part of the preparation. The aeroliths are all connected. And the device we created will let me give them let's call it a shove, for a day or so.
We've run some limited tests, and everything holds up. It's really rather ingenious.
And we'll give you quite the edge. Imagine tossing a drought when a frost creature is hunting.
It can affect miasma, too, yes?
Yes. And since, thanks to you, I know exactly where the source is. I'm confident I can help you clear a path. Clear enough that the Ark of Verdance should be able to keep you safe at any rate.
Sounds like the last piece of our plan. Should I call the Axle?
When you're ready, we are.
Is this the actual? Yeah. Cost supplies. Casman can upgrade his station to make it more efficient. Okay. Let's see what that entails. So I should have enough stuff to probably do all of his upgrades, I'm assuming. Yeah, that should be plenty. I would hope.
Have I ever told you how much I enjoy watching your expeditions on the Scry?
You too?
Look, it's no secret that when Aurea injured her wing, I was skeptical of you taking over expeditions. So I started watching you to make sure things were going well.
You mean to make sure I didn't screw up?
Fine. That's what I was doing. At least at first. On one of your first expeditions into the Hollow, I watched you take a swing at that massive Archon thinking it was inactive. Then, when its eye lit up, these visions of you dying started swarming me. I panicked and asked Aurea if you were ready for this, hoping she'd pull you out immediately. Then you began climbing the Ark, and it was like everything in my head just went quiet. That does not happen often. You had this serene look on your face. Like this was exactly the challenge you'd been waiting a lifetime for.
It was.
When you took it down without breaking a sweat, I was secretly pretty impressed.
I like hearing you had faith in me, even back then.
It's only grown tenfold. After that, I enjoyed watching you on the scry. Knowing you're out there, keeping all of us safe, relaxes me and keeps the visions at bay.
Cute. Cows, you're too cute. Wait, why was it 75 and then now it's 25? Nice. I freaking wasted a bunch of stuff. That's okay.
You look like you've got something on your mind, Sev.
Struggling a little, perhaps. I find myself torn.
Between Casmin's stews and Darm's spiced pork? Same.
Pork. Stew gets in my fur. That aside, I find myself both wanting to tear down the Norians and redeem them. Surely not everything they did was self-serving politics. There had to be some craft or artistry behind it.
That's the part of Norian-ness that appeals to you?
Recently I found records, experiments to improve flow rates across the tapestry.
Better pipes?
Pretty much. The team was working on it right around the time the surge hit.
Any idea where?
Not too far from here. Odd they'd set up in a swamp, but perhaps it was a stress test.
We're going to have to fix the Enclave eventually. Better pipes can't hurt. I'll check it out.
You are tireless, Bryn.
I can sleep when I'm dead. Though as a point, I might be tempting fate by saying that.
You're right. But we all notice how hard you work. I know what it feels like to work without praise. Feels good to shine a little sun on your achievements.
Holopire Shrine region. You can do that. I'm gonna do that real quick to finish up Sev's little thing. I mean, we did everybody else's companion mission, so why not? Why freaking not, man? What are we doing? Okay.
This is the Norian, sir.
Yes. They were working out of that cave.
Sheltered, yet deadly. Probably
God.
wasn't that way before the surge.
What the hell? I didn't do shit. Oh my gosh. Couldn't pick up anything from what was around.
Shipping crates. Marked Project Junction 4X9.
Sounds familiar. I'll look into it.
Oh my gosh, Bryn. Got a friggin' arrow in your face.
Abandoned in a hurry.
Anyone who survived the tapestry overloading probably ran for the nearest loom gate.
Alright. We're consulting with Sev again.
About our Norian findings, would you forgive an observation before we start?
Sure. What's up?
This is the second time I've been able to just collaborate. The Axle helped me without question. Aram could get used to this.
And what did the combination of your excellent minds discover?
That marking you found, for Junction 4X9, it's a location code. The Norians and Enclave had a system to track the flow of raw magic. The Khan and I did some archival digging, and we know where it's located.
Is that a common way to track piping?
Only for Norians. Our waterworks are hidden. It keeps their secrets. But also makes them hard to track.
In Taza, you mean?
Yes, but here too. The Enclave was invested in keeping the tapestry out of sight.
You wanted to find something practical. This sounds like it counts.
Oh, Bryn, yes. I needed this. Something skillfully wrought and worthy of study. Even uncovering how they balanced the pressure would take years. Amazing.
Since you know where this Junction X... whatever is, am I heading there?
Not just yet. I don't want to waste your time.
Oh?
My working theory is that they used that junction to rebalance the flow of raw magic to their worksite.
To what end?
If they wanted to test new piping technology, they'd need contents for the pipe. Water wouldn't behave like raw magic does. Compression and so on. Major junctions had valves that changed the pressures and flow, but took specialized tools to operate.
How specialized, exactly?
They were Norians. Why use a wrench when you can make a special secret wrench?
A wrench hunt, then. Sounds like a trick they play on junior artisans.
I doubt we'll just find one lying around. We did, however, find the designs. Encoded, of course.
I bet Zola's already heating up the forge.
Yes. I wish they didn't use such exotic alloys, but magical flow control requires them.
It's okay, Sev. I'm on it.
Better have all the stuff. Oh, Eric wants to say something.
Oh, hey. I heard about you and Casmin.
Oh. Yeah. You okay?
Of course. You and I are friends, and I'm delighted to see my friend in a relationship. So, she's doing okay, overall?
Had a rough spell, but she's doing so much better.
I heard the outline of it, but didn't want to pry. I'm really glad to hear she's good and that you're happy. You know, I can't stop thinking. Could Stannard have fixed the weather?
From what Sev said, the former I was more a political animal than an expert.
Yeah, that makes sense. If only he'd shared what he had access to with people who were halfway competent. Anyway, I just hope Sev can keep digging. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
How very mature of you, Eric.
So, you and Casmin?
Yeah. What do you think?
Your strengths complement each other. I'm happy to see the two of you happy.
Thanks, Lane. I really appreciate that.
Make sure you ask her about how she organises her socks. She's got a system, a detailed one.
Thanks for the tip. I'll get right on it.
I assume, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Like, I mean, obviously, you can't romance Dom and Sola, but I'm assuming Aurea. I'm curious if you could. I'm curious if you could romance Sev and Lane. Who knows?
These Norian designs are really something.
Looking over the fancy wrench?
Sev said you'd call it that. But yes, I've never seen anything so over-engineered in my life. Sev tells me they built it inscrutable so that no one could copy it. I simplified it down for our purposes.
That will make it easier to produce more.
Lot to learn from the Norians. Both what to do and cautionary tales.
How are you feeling about Sev, Sola?
Delighted.
Not upset to lose an apprentice?
I'll find more. Lots of talent among the Hearthsiders, according to the Axle. And that's perfect. They'll learn quick, just like Sev did. I'm proud of him. And controlling the weather itself. Incredible. I've learned from a lot of years on the road that change is the natural way of things.
Our time in the Enclave has certainly proven that.
Anticipating change and finding joy in it, the best thing you can do in your life.
Nice.
Takes you back, doesn't it? Just like when we first arrived, trying to get things working, unaware there's a whole twist of piping under our feet.
One day we're just trying to get a loom gate functional.
And the next, we're going to have to face the heart of the Enclave and figure out how to fix this damned place.
If anyone can do it, it's Bryn.
Oh, of course she can. Anyway, enough of that. Do we need to send a team?
No. The valves were designed to be worked easily, even by one person. All it should take is a steady eye and a strong arm.
Ashar strong? Or do I need to channel my inner big burly Ram?
You should be fine. That said, I do think all of you would look better with tusks.
You're entitled to your incorrect opinion.
So, feel up to some junction hunting, Brim?
So much safer than my usual quarry. Less mobile, too.
Up, girlfriend.
I spoke to Lane about us.
Looking to pry some secrets from a friend about me?
Not exactly, but they did tell me to ask you about your socks.
Now that's a true friend teeing me up for a chance to brag. To start, I have an impressive sock collection that is years in the making with different patterns and materials from across the meta. Storing each pair individually is a waste of space, so I categorized them into compartments as neatly as possible by nation of origin.
I have to admit, I expected something more complicated.
I'm not done. They're sub-sorted by pattern, and then sub-sub-sorted by fiber, and then sub-sub-sub-sorted by comfort.
There we have it.
Point is, this system is infallible and will be my legacy.
So, are you saying I can come borrow socks when I need them?
Absolutely not.
That's funny. Seems like some Marie Kondo shit. Go to the damaged junction in the Institute's dissolution chamber region. Okay. Changer's Way is closest. I should have used that. Freaking, I should have used Sev's thing. We're right into the ice. Why are you climbing? Get the fuck off that. Oh my gosh, of course I'm fucking dead.
I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
Jesus. Well, that ended quick. Alright. Alright. I should have used this thing. I should use Sev's little fucking machine thing and I forgot. Oh, I do it from the, yeah. I do it from this thing. Yeah, because fuck that miasma bullshit, dude. That's like, whatever. The rest of them I can kind of deal with. The cold is really annoying. The fire is fine. I mean, it doesn't really change much of anything, which, whatever. But like, them putting that miasma in like main fucking, like main hallways and stuff that you have to get through is just fucking absolute devilish work. Straight up dastardly. I put myself directly into that fucking hole. Can I pull this thing down? I sure can. god, fuck off.
You should be close to the junction now.
Oh my god. Of course, it's all fucking frozen. Ugh. Did I thaw this thing out the last time when I was down here? Oh, sorry.
That turned easily enough. Creaked a little, but seems stable now.
Perfect.
Certainly easier than loom gate repair.
If we could have stopped the flow with a tool like this, the Hollow's loom gate would have been trivial.
That should have cleared the Norian worksite.
Only one way to find out.
Ah, here we go. I'm gonna go right back. I've been hitting Y so much on this controller that now it's starting to stick. Nice. Oh. You got close. It almost got me. A little bit wide right there. Fucking thingy. Whatever you're called. I forget. I'm sure they have a name and I'm just not thinking of it, but I just call them assholes because they're assholes when they get on my nerves. But they're like heat-seeking ice magic.
Good news, Sev. The cave looks tangle-free.
That seals it then. Ah, literally and figuratively.
So, is this broken one the new, improved piping?
No, they hadn't replaced it yet. We can run our tests later.
First things first, we need to deal with the source problem before we can even think about the tapestry.
One problem at a time. I agree.
We have our Norian prototypes. How you feeling? Theories proven, research recovered.
A successful collaboration by any measure.
So, we know the cave was inaccessible because of the leak.
Yes, suggesting most other tangles are from damage to the tapestry. Major breakages always seem to have one nearby.
If there's raw magic in that part of the tapestry, at least.
Exactly. Now that we know how to shut down a part of the tapestry, we should be able to make repairs.
What did you find in the notes from the cave?
Exactly what I was hoping to see. Advanced material sciences. Results from experiments on pressure containment.
unsuccessful containment.
True, but in fairness, it wasn't the new design that failed.
I'm glad I could help, Sev.
More than anything, this has reminded me that not all Norians are scheming political animals.
Some are you.
Well, not anymore. But yes, some are more interested in sharing their expertise and pushing it further. And that's enough to give me hope that maybe if we get out of here, there's a way I could reform things.
Or at least open some eyes.
Exactly. That's a problem for the future, though. For now, there are tests to run. The more I dwell on the prospects of repairing the tapestry, the more excited I become.
The experimental piping is working, then?
Yes, it is. I've been running numerous tests. And for me, this is a chance to do some actual engineering, away from the Order's influence. Those who cross them disappear in the night. But unless they also have an Ark of Verdance, they can't reach me here.
Norians are really that ruthless.
It was the mystique they cultivated. But who knows how much action they took. That's the problem with secret societies, Bryn. After a while, it's just secrets all the way down.
All right, y'all. Let's see if this is actual. Getting close to endgame here. I saw somewhere it's like 45 hours if you wanted to 100% it, which we're not doing, but.
From what I can tell, the key to the Talons is stripping their husk until cold or heat can affect them. Surprisingly resilient.
Succinct. Thank you, Aurea.
Everyone knew the aeroliths could smooth out the weather, but no one suspected they could change it so suddenly. Since the surge, they've caused wild swings, but no one has ever tried to control it.
Sev's achieved something incredible.
And practical. Imagine the look on a glass tail's face when it suddenly turns blisteringly hot.
Surprise, Icy Boy. It's summer.
Exactly. Advantage, Bryn.
All right, everyone. Let's give Khan Arteme the rundown.
Using the aeroliths, I can trigger a miasma everywhere they affect above ground.
It is advised that your people remain indoors during this process.
The miasma will flow from the source, which will lessen the raw magic enough to keep Bryn safe while she escorts the Ark.
And how is she going to get there without the Grand Gate?
She'll drop in through the rift in Lower Denevron.
Skies, of course she will.
Don't worry. I've got plenty of experience scaling down cliffs.
Once she's in the underworks, she'll stay within the Ark's protective field and follow it to the source where it will fulfill its purpose, to pacify the Tangles.
And what about the Herald?
That's where you're going to need to trust me.
You really think you can do this?
When I doubt my own abilities, I just look to my band. Kaz is prepared for plans A through Z. Dharm and Sola have me armed to the teeth. Aurea is going to guide me through thick and thin. Lane knows more about the Enclave than the people still living in it. Arik has brought us into your world, and Sev can control the freaking weather. How can I fail?
You've asked me to guide us. Now, it's time for you to trust me when I say, this is our path.
Kenrick lied to us for decades. It's hard to believe anyone who says they're going to take care of the Surgeborn now.
Love that swell of that music. Like, this is a very good like fit for, you know, like, yeah, we're getting into it.
But with how open you've been, and everything you've done for us already, You've earned my trust. We will stay and fight for our hearth.
Thank you.
Bryn, I'll coordinate with Sev. When you're ready, come see me.
All right. See if there's any gear we can upgrade before we do this. Oh, hell yeah.
Always refreshing to work with carved materials. I think you and I are the only ones here who can swing one of these.
Ooh, I can upgrade that multiple
And
times.
Sev.
Palm steel. Nice. Can't upgrade those anymore. Nice. Actually ran out of oil membrane. That's kind of crazy. I would never run out of that stuff. There we go. I probably have enough stuff to trade for that. I don't know what else I think I ran out of these. And some of these. Ran out of these horn fragments. Ran out of those. And more of these. I haven't used these for anything, I don't think. At 168. One more of those. Let's see what I can upgrade.
Use these well.
Okay, I need another, probably a couple of those. I want to get everything, I get everything to level 5.
Use these well.
That's 2 each. Crossbane leather. use this for anything. Oh wait. So I need one more of those. Crossbane leather. Which is where? There it is. Ah, fucking goddamn it. See, like the crafting is great. Like I like how they, even with each level of gear, it's like it changes depending on how much you upgrade it. But there's a lot of attention to detail in this, which I like a lot. I just think that some of this stuff, with as much detail has been put into like the gear system and then like this kind of stuff, like I feel like it's lacking in some ways where like I feel like some other things that should have been paid attention to like weren't. Like the stamina bar, like how limiting the stamina bar is. It's like almost like kind of like manufactured difficulty a little bit is what it feels like, with how, I don't know, how it feels like it shouldn't be as, I don't know, it feels like it shouldn't be so limited because of how much you have to use it. It's like how much it's tied into so many systems, like so many different parts of navigating the world, combat, like all that other stuff. Like it feels so limiting in usage. Like you can't really rely on it in the moment, which is really frustrating. What was it again? I was iron crystal. I think I just needed one. Cool. Okay, I think I just need a 10 Serenite. At 3, 5, 6, 10. Oh, God damn it. So I need 2 more. I wasn't anticipating that it updates to needing more, like higher quantities. We're maxed out there. Those are maxed out.
If that doesn't keep you safe,
Nice.
I don't know what will.
Everything's freaking maxed out, my guy. Love that. Okay. Let's go and save now that everything's maxed. Let's freaking go, Aurea. Let's do this shit.
This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
Have Arik escort Khan Arteme here. I'm ready to move out.
Good. Take some time to rest. And I'm sure everyone will want a chance to speak with you before you head into the rift.
You all worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know that. Just make sure the others do, too.
All right.
Gotta do the goodbye tour. Alright, I'm gonna turn my camera off. The rest of this, I'm assuming this is stuff I'll want to capture. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's cute. It comes from people in the Enclave, I'm assuming.
I've run every test I could think of.
You're worried. You have every right to be, but I'm sure you've done your best.
I'm glad you think so. The theory's sound and the system's working well. Better than expected, in fact. When I told you about the Grand Gate and Stanil's plan, I wasn't sure I was doing the right thing. You and the band have helped a lot with that. A lot. I even feel like I understand how the tapestry works. We can fix this place, but I'm going to need your help. Understand?
I look forward to it. You're looking radiant, as always.
Is that your way of buttering me up before you dive into a deadly rift?
Can't I just compliment the most beautiful girl in the Maida?
You can, so long as we both know I hate everything about this expedition, and nothing will change my mind about that.
Duly noted.
Good. Then, so long as you don't take this as my endorsement, I know you can do this. No matter what that crummy herald says when you get down there. You're going to kick its proverbial butt out of the source and save the Enclave as we know it.
Kaz, it helps to hear that.
There's more I want to say, but I'll come find you later.
Looking forward to it.
After the surge, we no longer had any reason to celebrate. Our seasons were broken, so any festivals we once had to celebrate their transition suddenly lost their meaning. So we stopped. I've lived my whole life like this, only hearing stories of joy and calm and peace and optimism. Never seeing it myself. If we succeed today, there may well be a reason to celebrate once more. And my heart burns with the desire to give that gift to the children of the Enclave, who would otherwise go without.
We'll get it done, Karnatame.
Hiroon, I very much hope so. Don't die down there.
Hasn't happened to me yet, so that must mean the odds are in my favor.
Of course, you gotta pet our little guy. Our little buffalo thing. So cute.
I'm sure you have thoughts on the upcoming expedition?
It's funny. You'd think I'd be remembering my mother, the expert weaver. But my father is on my mind right now. What it must have been like, cultivating his fields year after year.
Taking a moment to enjoy what you've cultivated.
I'm at peace. My new role is to help you build upon what I've learned.
That's quite the legacy.
One last piece of advice before you go?
Always.
When the time comes for you to find your own apprentice, choose one that can help you with this transition like you've helped me.
If I survive this, you mean?
We both know you will.
Yeah, that's cute. I don't remember the band. It's adorable.
I find myself once more mining the past for clues. An impulse not born of regret this time, but we've achieved much together, it's true. But beyond this, what more can we do?
We've done everything we can, right? So perhaps we just need to have faith.
As alien as it is to me, yes. At some point, we need to lean on belief, founded in trust, founded in fact. Doing it again?
I don't think I've seen you like this before.
It's not my most particularly favorite way to be.
Why don't we run through some of the preparations you've made to take your mind off it?
Right, yes. I've prepared all the potions and filters you might need. Mixed them up in bulk, thanks to the equipment I've gathered. From the raw ingredients to the essential alkahests to the final product, I am sure that what I've made is of the highest possible quality. You're right. It did help.
Bryn! Not just quick of blade, but big of heart. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It's always a joy to see you too, Dom.
Not everyone can catalyze a discussion between a couple that clearly needed to happen. You'll always have my thanks for that.
How are you feeling about the expedition?
We are as ready as we can be, and with our intrepid point as the vanguard, what could go wrong?
Rather a lot, honestly.
Yes, but it shan't. You will overcome.
Yep.
You need to keep that in your heart. Hope is like magic. Its real strength comes from inside. Will, fortitude, and belief can overcome the impossible. If you believe that you have what it takes to win the day, you shall. I know this, and you do too. Hey.
How's it going, Arik?
Sorry, I get kind of keyed up before anything big. Breathing helps. And this is a big one, isn't it?
Maybe the biggest. At least in recent memory.
Legendary understatement. Anyway, we're as ready as we can be on my end. The scouts still in fighting shape after Stanord's folly are deployed. They'll be reporting on Surgeborn behavior and ready to intercept if anyone moves against Darm and the Axle. We're even field testing some reweaves to the enchantments on our scries. Some progress there.
Sounds like the guide is settling into his role pretty smoothly.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's got to. Thanks. We're going to do this, Bryn. You're going to do this.
That's the plan. Thanks for all your support.
You're what we needed. Someone to step up and damn the consequences.
Sola, how are you feeling about the upcoming expedition?
These days I can handle just about anything. And that's in large part thanks to you.
Me?
You supported me through all this Tarmakine stuff without faltering, even when it felt like my world could crumble in the face of it. And then, you didn't just bring Dom and I back together. You and Casman showed us we never really lost one another. I just feel so much more resilient thanks to you.
Come on. That was all you.
Don't worry. I'm not selling myself short, but you gave me space to grow as a person. Not a lot of friends are brave enough to do that.
Anytime, Sola.
I'm ready to do whatever it takes to help you succeed at the Source, Bryn.
Glad to hear it.
So it's like I like companion missions. I like when they recognize the fact that you did stuff, like you went through all that. I wonder if they brought it up. I'm assuming they don't bring it up if you like didn't help them through their marital issues. Actually, we could probably just turn my camera back on because we're not doing anything big yet. We haven't got to like gameplay stuff. We're just talking to people.
You suddenly learn to read and write. I'll try harder with the belly rubs, I promise.
Well, actually, I think that's it, though. I think we talked to everybody. I'm pretty sure. I'll turn this back off just in case.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
Got to make sure you're prepared for this expedition.
Kaz.
Sorry, this is hard for me.
I know.
You mean so much to me, and I just can't stand the thought of...
Nothing will happen to me.
I should be the one comforting you right now, not the other way around.
I love you.
Should be stronger than this. What?
I love you.
That is a ridiculous thing to say right now.
I don't care.
You're crazy.
So, are you going to say it back, or should I just head to bed? I've got an early morning, you know.
Shut up. I love you too.
Cute. It's cute. It's real cute. All right, another cheeky little save here before we do anything crazy. All right, Oria, hit me.
Sev is set to vent the tangles from the source when you're ready, Bryn.
Prepare accordingly. A manual save. Already did it. Thinking ahead with the noggin.
I hope this works.
Let's do it.
We have every reason to believe this will make the source tolerable for you. I'll tell Sev to get started. Dom and Khan Arteme will escort you to the rift with the Ark.
Looks like Sev was right. The rift has been vented. It's as safe as it's going to be.
You sure that rope can hold us both?
It'll do the job. Just try to land gracefully.
I always do. Got it.
My magic will only carry the arc for as far as I can see you. Good luck, Bryn of Carnarvon.
At least I don't have to carry it.
I think it's interesting that they went with like multiple kinds of animation for the different types of cinematics. Like the whole part between Kaz and Bryn, like when you hit the 10 or whatever, like why wouldn't that be the same animated like Avatar type looking art?
You've kept me waiting.
Ignore it.
I plan to.
You'll find I demand attention. Admit it. You're a little curious about me. After all, you have paid me a visit to myself.
I'm not listening to you.
But imagine what I could offer you if you did.
How'd that work out for Kenrick Stannard?
Breathe through it, Bryn. I know its voice is making your skin crawl. I feel it too.
It helps when you guys are talking, instead of it.
Then we'll keep talking. We're here for you.
No matter what that voice says, you stopped the Herald before. You can do it again.
Bryn, I know I said I was scared to lose you, but today, I woke up calm. This is what you were born to do. Go get him.
You're getting close. One last chance. Join me, and I'll grant you strength beyond your wildest dreams.
I've already told you, I don't need it.
If you're strong enough without me, why are there 7 crutches chattering in your ear?
They're not crutches. They're friends.
We could be friends.
I don't know if I needed to turn down the music. Basically, I was just saying that I think it's interesting that they had multiple. It's interesting that they had different kinds of animation for like different kinds of cutscenes. It's like they could have just done. They could have just done the same. I feel like that Avatar-esque type animation for all the cutscenes that weren't, like the dialogue bits that go back and forth. I think it looked really good. Not that the other ones didn't, with them like walking through the rift or whatever, or the loom gate, but like it looks a little choppy, and I don't know if it's like there's artifacting around the character models, and like it was a little choppy frame rate wise. I don't know if that's just because I'm playing on a Series S or what, but I don't know. I feel like the same point would have gotten across if they just used the Avatar one. Also, Mirror's Edge has a really cool art style for that.
So funny.
Couldn't destroy me with an arc of my size. And so you brought a toy instead. Whatever. I'll destroy it after you perish.
Oh good, we have to fight more of them. Ouch. Damn it.
We both know this is futile. You're already winded.
Where the hell am I going? God damn it. Why did I circle around? Fuck off, dude. Hold on. God damn it. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. Damn it. God damn it. Dude, that's so frustrating. Like, you can either shake me off or you can fucking do whatever, but oh, and there's miasma other places, so that's cool. Love that. Did I not hit anything? What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of there. Oh my god.
Join me. We will both become stronger.
I stopped you once before.
You had
But yeah, this thing can either shake you off or it can fucking or it can grab you, but the fact that it can do both one after another is insane. I really don't want to have to like war of attrition this fucking thing. That's what's happening. Oh, what the fuck is that?
The air is thick with tangles. My strength is far greater than it was at the Grand Gate.
What the fuck is that? God damn it. Dude. Of course I can't fucking climb up on this motherfucker. Wow. Love that. No. Jesus Christ. Okay. God damn it, stop moving, you motherfucker. Trying to launch myself on your shit. Yeah, and of course I end up on his fucking sword. Like, the last place that I wanted to go. Get off the fucking sword, dude. Dude. This is literally a fucking war of attrition. Why the fuck are these things even here? Oh my god, fuck off. Are they just there to be frustrating? Because that's what they're doing currently. God, I can't believe I can't fucking shoot more than 2 arrows. That's so fucking annoying.
salvation.
Thank God. Let's see. What the fuck, dude? Out there. Oh, okay. So you get to do 2 now? You get to do 2 of them. That's really cool. I love that. Love that update. Oh, you have to do more than 2. That's fun. Dude, that shit is just getting out of hand. Hey, you want to throw... We just want to throw everything at you. See if you can handle it. God damn it, man.
Like the rest.
I always end up on the hand. Why am I ending up on the hand? There we go. That's what I wanted.
Join me, I will hear final failing me. But if I don't destroy you in this battle, rest assured, I'll end you in the next.
God damn it. Fuck. Get the fuck out of there, Bryn. God damn it. I get right to its face. Oh my god, you actually did it. Jesus, that took forever.
Bryn, what's dark?
Aria?
Bryn, we're losing.
So typical of your species. The breach is too wide for your arc.
Breach? What breach?
The breach between our world and yours, of course.
You're from another world?
You call us Surgeborn, but we are ancient. As old as the tear between worlds that bleeds what you call magic. A wound your kind tore wider in their own quest for power. Until they could no longer contain it. And the inevitable happened.
The Surge.
The Surge. An event so cataclysmic in both worlds it shook them to their core. And it left a path. One I had to follow. Your kind have mastered the coral, indestructible and suffused with incredible power. Power you barely understand and haven't earned. Power that should and will be mine. You can't hope to compete with me. I carry with me 1,000 souls and 1,000 bodies. You are an insect. Consider it an inherent failure of your species.
Could you shut up?
Does the truth strike a nerve?
No, you're annoying. And I'm trying to think.
Bryn, Arik managed to get the scry back, for now.
We've lost visuals.
The Herald is down, but regenerating. And the Arc of Verdance. It's working, but the raw magic is too much. The Arc can't pacify the Tangles.
You need to get out of there. Now!
No! I have to do something.
Bryn, we will find another way.
Don't bother. You will die. Just like the Eye's daughter. Whatever it takes.
Her name was Isla.
Bryn. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Bryn. Talk to me.
Oh no. Come on.
She's good. Hell yeah. We freaking did it. We freaking did it, y'all. There you go. We'll just kind of quickly go down through this. I was trying to like at least, you know, watch the credits to a degree. It's like if they have an ability to kind of speed through it, I'll do that. But, you know, want to recognize everybody for their, you know, for their achievement, making the game, you know. Yeah, Stu's first game was a labor of love. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, we got some wrap up stuff. Love to see it. I'm gonna turn my camera back off just in case. Yeah, we're just talking to people. I'm gonna turn this back on. I'm gonna turn this back on. We're just talking to people.
It is good to see you up and about again.
Thanks, Ev. Nothing keeps me down for long.
No. Even when by all rights you should have died. Seems like all circumstances aside, you saved the day.
Aw, you remembered. So, what's next for you, big guy?
The only thing left for me and Tarza are assassins. So, it looks like I'm staying. Not that the Veil gives us much choice, but you take my meaning.
The Axel will love to have someone with your expertise around.
Yes. I am a better collaborator than Stanil, she tells me. And she's willing to provide whatever I need. Just so long as it stabilizes things, and I mean that politically as well as magically.
She's like my mother, always thinking about her role more than herself. Still, powerful patron to have on your side.
And unlike my last patron, at least she seems honest about our relationship. We will both benefit from my work.
I don't know many weavers who could do what you just did and survive. Scratch that. I don't know any.
I feel a bit lightheaded from all the tonics, but otherwise, I'm back up on both feet.
We thought you had...
Darm and the Axel practically tossed me through the loom gate after I made my way back up the rope. They looked pretty shocked. I suppose, even with the tangles disappearing, the odds of me making it out of the chasm were slim.
Let alone surviving what the spindle didn't. You know, channeling your magic into that arc was risky.
She did it for the Enclave. So did I. And you would have done the same.
I can't argue with that. On to the next adventure, then.
On to the next.
Wasn't the whole thing, so we will say with the veil, we have no choice. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing, right? Like, we took the veil down, so it should be good to leave whenever you want.
Oh, drat. Wait, no, thoughtless Darm. I am delighted to see you up and about, Bryn.
Are you sure?
I am delighted to see you. And, as it turns out, Lane has just emptied my purse.
Never bet against the alchemist about recovery times.
Indeed. A lesson I have zero regrets about learning, for it means you are up sooner than I would have thought possible.
We clearly did something at the source. But was it enough?
To stabilize things? Oh, yes. What's become abundantly clear is that the source had been damaged, though we're not sure how. Perhaps a small surge that cascaded into the real surge? That's all in the past, though. The current flow of magic seems to be balanced such that the veil is consuming most of it.
That sounds good, right?
Oh, most definitely. It leaves us at an equilibrium. That is so much better than the alternatives.
What's going on with the veil?
It's not coming down anytime soon, but it no longer seems to be overcharged. In retrospect, it's possible the veil was the only thing that stopped the source from outright exploding.
How so?
Its activation pulled, and continues to pull, mind you, an enormous amount of magic away from the source. That draw was enough to slow the rush of magic. It's possible the reason the veil went up so suddenly was as an emergency measure.
How's our little arc friend holding up?
So far, very well. It continues to pacify the raw magic coming from the source, and is self-sustaining as far as we can tell, thanks to your little push. Please don't do that again, by the way. Very dangerous, and we're all terribly fond of you.
How about the tapestry? No chance we've managed to remove all the tangles?
Alas, no. Not visibly, but I did hear the Axel talking about an effort to restore the tapestry. She dropped your name a few times. They'll make a statue of you someday. Well, unless her political machinations all fall apart. Fewer statues in that case, but that's for the politicians, yes?
So, what's next for us, do you think?
I have every plan to continue studying the source while I can. The Axel has given me special dispensation. She feels my presence somewhat tempers the ambitions of the High Enchanter. He seems rather keen on becoming the next Spindle, less so on securing a sustainable future for the Enclave. At the same time, I'm told the alchemists are making a hard push for their representative to take the position. Their political jockeying buys me time to poke and prod the Enclave secrets. I have no complaints. Solar's been teasing me about it incessantly, of course, reminding me to take a breath of all things. Which reminds me, I do have some things to attend to, so I won't bend your ear unnecessarily. Here if you need me for anything, Bryn of Calmhaven. There she is.
I live!
I'll admit, you had us all worried for a beat there. But it's good to see you back on your feet.
How have you and the other scouts been doing recently?
Exceptionally well. The Surgeborn are still out there, but they're disoriented, scattered, something like that.
That will be easier to deal with for everyone involved.
Yeah,
Still dangerous, but it's like they're roaming aimlessly and only acting on instinct.
How are the people at Cassidy's Hold faring?
Everyone can feel it. Things are different. It's like a pressure we'd all got so used to is lifted.
Perhaps literally.
The raw magic, you mean? Hadn't thought of that, but you're probably right.
Tell me about you, Eric. This has been a lot.
Well, on the one hand, still getting used to the title, but it is coming in handy for throwing my political weight around. Hirun and I don't always see eye to eye, but she's sharp and we work it out. We're hoping to lift the restrictions on the scouts mingling with the larger Hold populace for one. Lots of happy families.
And on the other hand?
I feel like I've won some kind of prize being allowed to spend time with your band. You're all such veterans as weavers. It's an honor to feel like I've been accepted.
That all sounds positive. Any thoughts on where we go from here?
Well, there's one very important thing. You are not allowed to die or make me think you died anymore.
Oh, spirits. Yes, of course. I can work very hard on the staying alive front. Just for you.
All of us? Really? You didn't see the band's faces when the scry cut out. These people adore you. Anyway, beyond that, it's hard to say. I suppose we start to reclaim things. The veil's not down, just stable. We work with that and see what other wild curves this place throws at us. And with you and your band here, I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
Now that Casman's trading with the Hearthsiders, Khan Arteme has reached out to ask if I would forge arms for the Scouts. They've been wearing leftover Ark armor all this time. Though I'll have support from the Enclave's Smithing Guild, it'll be a long project.
Sev won't be teaming up with you on this one.
The Axle has Sev working on the tapestry right now. Besides, I'm just happy to see he's found his calling.
I didn't think it was possible, but he stands a little taller these days.
Me working with the guild, Sev controlling the weather, you kicking major ass at the heart of the Enclave? Who would have thought we'd wind up here when we first passed through the Veil?
Not me. Part of me thought the Ark of the Stricken Earth was going to do me in.
I had faith in you. Even then, we've all come a long way.
Do you ever miss the days when the stakes of the band's adventures were a little lower?
Strangely, not at all. It's been quite the rush. Though, give us a few more scares like you did when the scry cut out, and I might change my mind.
Don't worry. I can go without defying death again for at least a little while.
As a feather.
I feel like I can find it.
But with the source state.
Now that you're walking and the color has returned to your cheeks, there's a few things I need to say. First, I love you.
I love you too.
Second, if you ever scare me like that again, I'll end you faster than any herald ever could.
So romantic.
Third, I love you.
Love this list format, but you already said that.
I really like saying it.
Good. We've got a lifetime of saying it ahead of us.
With everything at the source behind us, I can see it.
Yeah? Give me another list then. What does our lifetime together look like?
For starters, it looks like reading next to one another by the fire each night.
That sounds perfect.
Second, if we ever get out of the Veil, I'll take you sailing.
Nothing but open ocean around us sounds pretty good right now.
And lastly, maybe kids, if we decide we want them.
Whatever our family looks like, it will be perfect for us.
For now, I'm content to keep having adventures with you. Just wait a while before diving into your next death rift, please.
For you, anything.
The Axel and I have opened up trade between our band and the Hearthsiders to support Sev's work with the Aeroliths. She seems lighter since you got back from the Source.
I'll have to check in with her and see for myself.
The relief efforts showed me it's difficult to pinpoint when a community is coming out of crisis. But there is one common marker. People start putting things on their calendar again. Could be as small as an appointment with your local apothecary, or as big as sending invitations to your wedding. You can't plan for the future when tomorrow's not a guarantee.
You think the Hearthsiders are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Not even close. But they're starting to live again regardless.
Let's see. If I travel, I wonder what happens. Just not at the top of the lane, but we'll see. Whatever that ending thing means.
Goodness, you're irrepressible. You've just been to the brink of death and back, but you're already back up and at it. You're allowed to take a break, you know.
I get bored easily. Much rather be out here getting things done.
Well, I'll say this. Your efforts haven't gone unnoticed. With the Ark of Verdance doing its work at the source, the raw magic is beginning to dissipate. In time, we'll be able to secure a workspace. Then, we can start repairing the tapestry. Everyone in the hold has begun to look to the future. Many never had a reason to. Children and adults alike, sensing the intoxicating allure of newborn hope.
I know what it's like to watch your people rebuild after dark times. It's hard, but beautiful too.
I've been asked by a citizen committee to establish our first new holiday in decades. Spindle's Day, they want to call it.
Ah. How do you feel about it?
I wish things were different. And I know she would have hated all the attention, but I think it's right.
She'd be really proud of you for stepping up.
I would hope so too. It is the least I can do to honor her memory, day by day. When we met, before your expedition to the Source, I was ready to tell you that it was completely reckless. But when you ran through how everyone contributes to your success, that was the moment I knew we might have a chance. I wasn't quite as confident as you, but I at least felt something close to it.
And how about now?
I believe you can do anything you put your mind to. Anything else would be ignoring the incredible achievements of some truly unexpected guests.
I'll let them know you said that.
Please do. As always, I have a great deal on my plate to get back to. Promise me you'll take a break. If only to spend time with the people you care about.
I will.
You just couldn't take a break, could you? But no. Instead, you had to unearth a revelation so dangerous it could destabilize the entire Maida Basin.
Not my fault. Incredible discoveries just fall into my lap.
Right. I admire the work your band did on researching the Herald. Lane, in particular. Hold on tight to them. They're an extremely valuable resource.
Their contributions are tremendous. The alchemy alone. With that, plus the number of times their research has saved our hides, I don't think they could leave the Weaver Band even if they tried. We wouldn't let them.
You would be fools to do so. I wanted to mention, by the way, if you could pass this along, Lane's welcome to visit the Hold anytime. Open invite. I'll always appreciate hearing their thoughts.
I'll pass it along.
Now, I'd better get back to it. Paperwork won't do itself. Quite the impressive investigation you and your Ram friend instigated. With those results, we could repair the tapestry and eventually reclaim the underworks. With the Surgeborn in obvious disarray, now is the time to move. This finding, alongside Arakim's discoveries about the miasma, is concerning. But I see it as an opportunity. The tapestry needs to be repaired, and we have the means. Nothing catalyzes and unifies people like a problem they can actually solve.
Making you seem like a very effective leader.
Yes. Yes, it does. I'm encouraged by the research Sev's done on the tapestry. He has a quick mind.
The opportunity to prove himself outside of the Norians means a lot to him.
We're going to find out what he can do, with a team backing him up. It's key we repair the tapestry as quickly as possible. I shudder to think what might happen if the Ark of Verdance should fail.
A lot of talking with them.
It seems I owe you and Sebastian a word of thanks.
Unexpected, but you're welcome. What's happening?
Harun has seen fit to approve my involvement in the tapestry repair. As much as it is irksome to be assigned work, I will confess I was getting rather bored and lost in my own thoughts. Something to do will help, I'm sure.
Glad they kept that short and sweet with that dude.
Why aren't you? You can't talk. We didn't just cut off your ability to access the scry. The Ark of Verdance must have done something to you at the source. Huh. I wonder what this means.
Cool to know. Always got to check in on your enemies every now and then, on your ops.
You were tremendous at the source. I'll admit, I was rather worried about you, but... well, you made it through. And, dare I say, defined a generation of weavers in the process. You've made history and lived to tell the tale. Tremendous work.
We all contributed to it. I wouldn't have made it to the source without everyone doing their part.
But of course, my chronicle of our expedition will highlight the journey in its entirety. Warts and all.
So, what's next on our to-do list?
Getting back into the thick of it already. Let me check my notes. Ah, I have a line of research I'd like to pursue. Come find me when you're ready.
Sounds interesting. I'm all over it.
I look forward to discussing it with you. It's been a remarkably difficult chapter for all of us. While there's still more to do, I think we can take a moment to congratulate ourselves on making it this far. Only then can we look forward. And after all, who knows what the future holds?
And after we congratulate ourselves, what then?
We get back to it, just like we always do.
Well said.
A pleasant morning to you. What's on your mind?
I've got something that I'm struggling to believe.
Then it must be something rather special.
It's about something the Herald said when I fought it in the source. It said that it was from elsewhere. A place we wouldn't be able to understand. And the Herald claimed to be older than the Surge. Much older.
That is a fascinating assertion. And we've received reports of it reappearing after you defeated it.
Right. I heard that too. I would have mentioned this earlier, but with all the action and me almost dying...
Say no more. I do, however, think that Aurea and Darm need to hear about this too. Aurea? Darm? Would you mind coming over here?
You're looking uncharacteristically serious, Lane.
I'm looking normal, I think. But you are correct.
Bryn?
The Herald claimed to have existed for a long time before the Surge. And it said that at the heart of the source, there's a breach between worlds. That's where the Surgeborn came from.
I don't know how we'll tell everyone about this. Will they panic? Will they even believe us? Should we tell them at all?
Hold on, Lane. You're jumping to conclusions. It's possible that the Surgeborn was lying.
It's true. Even though it never technically lied to Bryn, it certainly enjoyed its little mind games.
I really don't think that's the case. It wanted Bryn to join it, and this would explain so much about the origin of the Surgeborn.
I believe the solution to our worries is, as always, more research. Bryn, since we've received reports of the Herald reappearing, would you mind hunting it down for us again? Specifically, to know for sure whether it is as otherworldly as it claimed to be, I will need you to harvest its pattern, as fresh as possible for me.
Absolutely. I've already killed this thing twice. A third time will be a piece of cake.
Splendid. Understanding the unknown kills any fear it may hold over us. Is this course of action acceptable to you two?
Yes. Sounds good to me. What do you think, Lane? Would that make you feel better?
I suppose that's a sensible way forward. Sorry, big revelation. I need to take some time to process this. Dom, will we analyze the resonance together? I need to prepare my workstation.
One step at a time, my friend.
Of course. The resonance, yes. Good luck, Bryn.
Don't need luck when I've got a team like you behind me.
Lane, I heard you edited the Axel's speech for the Spindles Day.
It was beautifully written.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do this again. Oh my god. Oh, man. I mean, I guess this will finish out Lane's companion quest, which is what I want to do, so... Fuck. Alright, well... I'm gonna do that off recording. I don't know if... I definitely don't need to show that a third time, I don't think.
Lucky she made it out alive.
That's more than luck. Bryn's tough as calm steel for surviving.
Yeah, stop talking. I'm trying to do some stuff here.
A dangerous thought.
It is very cute that they're talking about you in the background, like you don't exist. Let's look at this very beautiful landscape while we do this. All right, so takeaways. Let's wrap this up because I'm definitely doing that boss battle off recording because we don't need to see that a third time. We don't need to see me struggle through it for a third time. Main takeaways. Like, the game is overall, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I turned down the difficulty very early on, if you were watching the VODs. Just because I was like, I played it on normal and I got it. I was like, okay, I get the combat. It's fine. I was like, I get the combat loop. Don't need to spend that much more time on it than what has to be, like, just to facilitate, like, moving the story forward. So, what works? The story, great. Super enjoyed the story. Character development and interaction, fantastic. Loved every second of it. Dialogue, great. Loved it. Written really well. The interactions between the characters are really charming. It was done really well. The voice acting very much solidified, like, how emotional some of those spots were. It is very funny. It has good spots of comedy in it where it's, you know, bits of levity where it really works. The setting, I mean, look at this, like, landscape right here. This is sick. So art, I think it's interesting that they went with, like, multiple different kinds of animation to, like, do different parts of the story. Like, that I feel like is kind of interesting, where I feel like they could have done, like, that Mirror's Edge type of, like I keep bringing up Avatar, but, like, The Last Airbender, but, like, kind of feel like it has that feel to it. I could have seen that be, I can see some limitations because it's, like, kind of, like, rendered, like, I don't know, it's kind of like engine rendered cutscenes for, like, certain things, and I get why they did it. Like, I guess I kind of get why they did it, but, like, to me it kind of seems like it would be more interesting to kind of do that other animation style and stick with it and, like, kind of make it a common thread throughout. But yeah, I mean that honestly, that's kind of it. It's like the gear system is really cool. Collecting the ingredients or, like, the resources for each of those things is kind of like a grocery run in some spots. Like, I'm glad I went ahead and I did some of those epic hunts early, so I kind of build out some of those powers, so that way I didn't have to do that in-game wrap-up thing, which kind of felt like it was like you have to do epic hunts to, like, get further in the story. That feels weird. But yeah, essentially what works, like I said, story, great. Dialogue, great. Voice acting, amazing. Gear, like, the detail and, like, when you upgrade it, like, obviously you see those upgrades reflected from level 1 to level 5. That's great. The dying system is awesome. Like, I'm glad that they give you that ability to kind of make, like, a uniform looking set of armor, like, however you want to look. The amount of, like, blueprints that you can find for all that stuff, great. That's awesome. Like, you know, getting to them, because you have to deal with the climbing and you have to deal with the enemies and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I, like, love that, but at the same time, you know, I get why they did it that way. It's like an organic way of sourcing those blueprints, and, like, how they broke them up per location or whatever. So I think that level of detail where each resource affects a different part of your armor, to, like, color, texture, like, because some of that stuff was, like, it made it look like a wood texture, which I thought was really cool. You know, how it, like, just the level of detail of, like, how it changes color, how it changes texture, how it changes specific parts of the armor. I like that a lot. That's all the stuff that works, in my opinion. The stuff that doesn't work is, like, the Shadow of Colossus inspiration, like, where you're climbing over these colossi and, like, the climbing just, I don't know, it feels like it could just been fleshed out way more. The fact that you can't upgrade your stamina bar, like, there's no, outside of, like, doing that one set of armor, like, there's no way to upgrade your stamina bar. And it's like, I understand that there's some like ability to like pay attention to your weight, and then that affects like how much your stamina bar drains when you do stuff. I mean, I understand that mechanic, but like, I mean, there's got to be a way to upgrade your stamina bar, like through somebody in the caravan, or just, I don't know, there's some way to be able to do that. Like if there's, I don't know, if there's like a blueprint, or if there's some kind of like additional little thing that you can find in the world as you're running around that upgrades your stamina. Like there's got to be something, because I feel like that's really limiting. It was like more of a chore to navigate your stamina bar than it was like enjoyable and like challenging. It just made everything way more of a slog, and I don't know, it just didn't feel good to have to like have that constant hurdle of like your stamina bar. Like I don't know, it didn't feel like a strategy or whatever. The climbing, like I said, it could definitely be better. It was clunky. You know, it was okay at best. Clunky like 90% of the time. Like I said, if you're climbing around those colossi trying to hit those like specific spots, and like it just, I don't know, it just did not work for me personally. I feel like it could be done a lot better. And like the combat itself, like I said, the things like the oddly specific powers, like the stuff like the Surgeborn had like those ice bolts or whatever, like it just track you down no matter where you are. The Drake could fuck off for eternity with that fireball that will follow you to the end of the earth. That was driving me nuts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like the inspiration that they were bringing into this game about like kind of the roguelike specific bits, where it's like each time you visit the thing, like the enemy fatigue, like that was tough to deal with, because I feel like we just kind of see the same thing over and over again. They're all kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was a lot of the stuff where they were sourcing that inspiration for a lot of the combat, a lot of the navigation, transversal, stuff like that. I just think that stuff could have been workshopped a little bit longer. Like that could have baked in the oven just a little bit longer, and it could have come out really well. I think it is okay, but like, I don't know, it became more of a chore for me towards the end than anything. Like you got the gist of it, and then it became more of like a tough sell each time that you hit that loom gate. So, but I will, all of that to say, I was like, I will echo that sentiment that I heard, and then somebody else's review. It's basically like, this is their first game as a studio, and it's like, it's great in so many ways, but it could be improved on in other ways. So I look forward to kind of seeing if they do a sequel to this game or whatever their next project is. Like, I hope they stick around. I hope they can get funding for the next game. I hope this game like sells at least semi into their expectations. I haven't seen like how many units were sold of this. Like, I'm playing on Game Pass myself. So I don't know. I am hoping that they come out with like a second one, or they come out with like some other game where they take a swing again at some of these mechanics. Because you can tell that they love video games. They come from a place where it's like all the inspiration that they source for this is like really good. Like all the source material separately is like very good. It's just when they brought it into this project and this game, it felt like it could have been developed a little bit further. Like how much they paid attention to the voice acting and dialogue, and some of that stuff was a little wonky with like, you know, the dialogue screen, like those little pages not showing all the stuff, and it skipped a little bit in some parts where it didn't, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So overall, I really enjoyed it. I think that like people should give this game a shot. Like, if you didn't want it spoiled, I mean, you know, we kind of saw the end of it or whatever. I do encourage people to play it. Overall, I had fun. I thought it was a good, like, I think it's a good game. It just kind of has some rough edges that needs to be worked out. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's worth a shot. I definitely think it's worth playing. It's worth spending your time on it. So yeah, and next steps are basically I'm just gonna put a review together, and then yeah, it won't have any spoilers. It'll just be a review. I'll just say I recommend it because I do. Like I said, whoever watches the series, I'll put it in a playlist. It'll be a mix of like, well, just this one and like all this other previous VOD stuff. But this is kind of the formula moving forward. I'm just going to put it all in a playlist, like which game I'm reviewing, and then the review will go up on my other channel. So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed. I had fun with this game. And yeah, thanks for watching.